drama. The Aaron Rodgers saga will play itself out, but for the purposes of what they got done over these last 3 days, it's defense again in the first round, followed by a pair of olive branches in the third and fourth. Brian Gutekunst has moved squarely under the microscope over the last year and specifically the last few days. Pete, how did he fare this time around?
They didn't appease Aaron Rodgers in the first round, nor should they appease Aaron Rodgers in the first round. You stay true to your board. If you had Eric Stokes ranked as a top corner on your board, go get him. They had problems last year. The lasting image is of last year's season at the end of the year was Kevin King getting beat for a deep ball at the end of the half and then grabbing and tugging late in the game. He's back on a one-year deal, but Eric Stokes has speed, he's athletic, and he will be there for a long time. I love the pick. Josh Myers, need pick. For the first time in a long time, they're going to have a tall, physical center. They normally don't have that over the years. Amari Rodgers was a great pick. I like the Newman kid because he's one of those guys that can play guard and tackle. He's played both. I think they'll try and slate him in at right tackle. I like this draft, and again, what I really like about it is the fact that they didn't give in to all the media critics and everybody else saying you have to draft a wide receiver in the first round. They waited, got Amari Rodgers. He will be fun to watch in that offense. I give him a B grade.
I've got him with a C+. Amari Rodgers is the only reason I'm not giving him a lower grade with this draft class. I don't necessarily mind Eric Stokes in the first round. I think if that's your prerogative, you could really make the case. That was what ultimately kept them out of trying to make it into a Super Bowl. I like the Myers pick, too. I think when you look at really the first 3 rounds, going with Stokes, Myers, and Rodgers, they were on the right track. The problem is after that standpoint, I'm not seeing too many guys that are ultimately going to be able to help out this roster or help them at least get past the NFC Championship game into a Super Bowl. There's the potential there for guys to add depth, guys to eventually at one point become a starter, but I would have loved to see them go after a few more wide receivers in a draft that's oh so deep, with talent at that particular position. So that was more my kind of issue with this draft. This draft wasn't about appeasing Aaron Rodgers. What would appease Aaron Rodgers if they allowed him to be more involved in some of the decisions, that they're making, whether it be free agency or looking at the draft. I mean, we see that with Tom Brady after he goes to the Tampa Bay Bucks. How'd that turn out? I think it's fair that the league's MVP and one of the best quarterback talents we've seen would be able to weigh in a little bit on some of these decisions they make in the offseason. That's not what Green Bay wants to do, and so we'll see how this thing plays out, but I gave this draft a C+.
It will be very interesting to track in the coming weeks how it all goes down in Green Bay.
Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.